never know what it will be. The thing that changes you forever. The danger no one else sees. Lurking in the shadows. Waiting for its prey.
Shaw took control. There's nothing here.
We have learned. We've prepared. And we won't let it happen again. A reckoning is coming.
Learn more about this world premiere and the dangerous art of hunting the supernatural over on Xbox Wire.
No matter what we say, the choice still has to be yours.
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them?
At worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Fernodian, too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
Even if what I choose ends up making things worse.
Even then, it'll be okay. At least we've tried our best till the end and have no regrets.
No rush. Go see it for yourself.
Someday, we'll meet again.
Cluster cannon ready. The savior rises.
My scalpel etches your epitaph.
Straight to the stars!
Really?
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
It was like another life. Everything made sense to you.
Oh, you're back already? Wait, so you flew in on that?
Now, every voice, a tight beam.
Protegen will easily turn this into a massacre if they want.
We need him alive!
Locked on to you, like a torpedo.
Do not interfere.
The universe never tells us if we did right or wrong.
Series belongs to Belters. I didn't become a mercenary to run away from my enemies.
Fear festering into hatred. Typical.
Surely a little gun doesn't scare you.
A Trojan horse. Protegen let its own enemies in.
An enemy of my enemy is my friend?
have to find our own answer.
The Expanse, Osiris Reborn, is getting a beta. Find out how to get in and what's in store over on Xbox Wire.
I'm writing this from our old cell, my friend. Your departure caused quite the commotion back home. But I'm proud of you for making it out when you got the chance. I've sent this letter to the address I once knew. That empty old farm up in the mountains. Ashen Ridge is a good, humble town with good people in it. Warm, welcoming, but not too inquisitive. I have fond memories of that place. I hope you can make a few of your own. But be wary. You'll reap what you sow. You've always had a knack for figuring things out. That resourcefulness will keep you out of trouble, or land you right in the middle of it. Take an old man's advice. Keep busy, lay low. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Make something of yourself, for yourself, while you still can.
Oh, man. Looks like we're late for this one, too.
We have to stop getting snacks on the way!
Your little naps aren't helping either.
I get puffy when I don't. But that's beside the point. Let's blast our way out of here before we're cratered next.
Time to get serious.
Teleport first. Think never.
Lava golems? If only I had a garden hose.
Brace yourselves. I'm about to solve everything violently.
Look at that! Another end of the world situation.
Excited for Xbox Presents a special look at Stranger Than Heaven? Discover more about this special deep dive broadcast on Xbox Wire.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
I'll wake at dawn today, when I'll see my lover sleeping.
One jump at a time.
You're doing great!
In a world that's wrong, can't deny it.
Life is about stories. About where we've been. About where we're going. Still as beautiful as I remember. About the people we meet along the way.
Oh, hello, sir. Welcome to Carl's Pumpkin Mart.
Hey! What are you doing to my van?
What does it look like? I'm fixing it.
The things we discover.
Hey! What are you doing out there?
And the things we leave behind.
What?
How will your story end, Alfie?
Is there a past you wish you could rewrite? Loop start. There's not enough time. It's not over yet. I'll change the future. There's still time.
Oh my god.
Oh, sick.
Show you how to make a coffee!
I didn't do this.
I feel like you've said that a lot in your life.
Check out how Dispatch changed the game over at Xbox Wire. Spoiler, they just made all the characters hot.
the hell happened here? Where is everyone?
Warning. Adverse weather conditions detected. Wind speeds reaching survival threshold. Seek shelter.
Dive deeper into the tense, volatile atmosphere of Alien Deathstorm in an interview with developer Rebellion over on Xbox Wire.
Listen up, you useless frogs. Your king is hungry and I want my next meal now. You have 15 minutes to get into that sewer and find me some food. So start searching, or I'll eat you instead. Use that sticky tongue of yours to drag back something nice and juicy. For frog's sake, stick together when you get down there. The sewers change every time we go and they're full of dangerous traps and strange creatures. Now what are you waiting for? Move! Next time, I want even more. And then more, and more, and more!
This story is full of mysteries, like the zone itself. I could never understand why those guys can't just live in peace. The zone has enough to offer without spilling blood over it. When I heard what happened that sunny day, a chill ran down my spine.
I was there. It was night, and it was raining.
Do you call this peace, Veronin? Is this what peace looks like to you? My guys, they let your men in, shared their food, and what did they get in return? According to Section 6, Paragraph B of the D4 Agreement, in case of suspicion regarding one of the parties attacking the other, the affected party has the right to secure and surveil a member of the suspected aggressor. No one is being taken! That is my decision to make.
There can be no compromises in this war. We are the ones standing between the zone's plague of filth and ordinary people.
Whichever way we go, we always end up in the same exact spot. That's justice, I suppose.
That's the end of D4.
Are you ready, Skiff? To discover the price of freedom.
Uncover the first details that make up S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2's upcoming major expansion on Xbox Wire.
전하 계하려옵니다. 산천의 초목이 이미 시들어 죽었사오고 한성 안팎에는 굶어 죽은 백성의 시신이 쌓여가고 있사옵니다. 백성들이 굶주림에 미쳐 이제는 서로의 살을 뜯어먹고 있사옵니다. 살아있는 이가 죽은 이를 잡아먹고 그 죽은 이가 또다시 누군가의 식량이 되옵니다. 식인이 전염병처럼 번지고 있사온데 나라의 기둥이 무너지고 있사옵니다, 전하. 게다가 삼남지방에는 정체를 알 수 없는 무리들이 출몰하여 고을을 불태우고 백성들과 관리들을 무참히 도륙하고 있사옵니다. 바라옵건대 전하, 부디 백성들을 구하여 주소서.
The inhabitants of the archipelago had quite a range of ideas about who ultimately would come to save them. But even their gloomiest pessimists could never have imagined they'd be pinning all their hopes on a ridiculous old man. Undoubtedly, he was a spry old fellow for someone so clearly beyond his expiration date. But still, what could anyone honestly expect from a walking fossil? Maybe he'd pester everyone with endless questions, or trace his finger across his maps, which are no less ancient than he. But you'd have to be downright bats to think he'd actually defeat anyone with that funny little cane. Of course, one can blindly hope that certain creatures might rather choose to withdraw, if only out of immense respect for the age-old wisdom of the venerable reanimated museum exhibit. But most won't be surrendering without a fight. On the other hand, isn't that how every ancient geezer recounts the story of his life? Dramatic, fantastic, as if every trivial excursion were transformed into a series of trials, and every new day brought inevitable pain? And were this life eternal, there would be no end to the suffering. It's true what they say. Some people get so old, they simply forget to die.
Marzir, astar balna diwin ko nara. Petir mardeshkal.
Andir Edvos ko girameltat. Ko strila bikan. Balna zipirnin, abring del terzi.
In the name of Hades, let's begin.
Let's see how strong you really are.
I cannot stop Kronos on my own. Will you aid me?
Our power now is yours.
They're going to love this.
You will shine so bright it hurts.
Why are you here?
Vengeance for my family.
The critically acclaimed sequel to the godlike roguelike is coming soon to Xbox. Find out more on Xbox Wire.
Just take care of your little freaking robo-zoo and let me do my thing. All of humanity has disappeared. Sound like the biggest missing persons case in the history of the world? Yeah, thank God I'm on the job. Artificial Detective 2846. Best detective in the world. Only detective in the world. The point is this, all right? I'm gonna solve this case. There's just one piece in the puzzle that's driving me crazy. No touching. You got your toy? These are my toys. I'm a detective, not a babysitter, all right? What the f...
Step into the dystopian world of Artificial Detective and meet its creators in a developer interview over on Xbox Wire.